how's it going? It's Trey here with Palmetto Dirt Fishing, and today's episode is going to be me and one of my good friends, Alan. We metal detected at the Hagood House. That's the house that I just did in the last episode. It's built in the 1840s. I just recently found out that Alan was into metal detecting, so I brought him along with me, and I'm glad we got to do that together. It was really fun. And we plan on doing some more hunts together too, so y'all may see him around more often. But the Hagood House produced some more good finds. I found probably my best find this year. It's one of my favorites. It's probably 170 years old. Y'all just have to stay tuned and find out what it is. I'm excited. And we definitely plan on going back. The guy gave us permission to come back anytime we want. We're also looking for some other good permissions to go to. But y'all stay tuned and see what all we got. Thank y'all for watching.
I was hoping it was a rose head when I pulled it out.
Yeah. All right, so Alan here found a pistol ball, it looks like. That's a good find. That's pretty old right there, so he's in a good spot. I don't even know where he is at, but he's probably gonna keep detecting there for a little bit. That's a good find, Alan. All right, got a 19 to 23. It's jumping back and forth between 19 and 23. All right, I believe that was old Schrader valve cover. I know I've seen them before. I think they were used for like the early, like maybe a Model T. If not the Model T, those are early Schrader valve covers. That's a pretty good find. First time I ever found one, I thought it was maybe like a screwdriver handle or something, but nope, Schrader valve cover. All right, I got a 29 to 33. Could be a quarter, but hopefully a silver coin. Oh, it's ringing up even higher now. Oh man, come on. Let's see what we got. Okay, well, I thought it was gonna be scrap. Started messing around on the plug. Found some kind of, looks like some kind of lead shot. Never mind. I think it's probably fishing lead. I thought it had a sprue on the end right there, and it does. It's got a flat spot, but I can see a groove coming all the way across half of it. I don't know why fishing lead would be right here, but unless they made lead rounds back then. like that, folded them over on themselves. I don't know, that doesn't make sense to me, but I think it's just fishing lead. I'm gonna hold on to it just to make sure. Thought it was maybe like a pistol round or maybe even a musket ball. I don't think it's quite big enough for a musket ball either though. All right, I'm gonna hold on to it. This was the first target I found. Rang up good, but it's scrap, looks like. All right, I got a 25 to 26 right here. I'm not sure if I can dig it. I'm gonna try it. There's so many roots right here. I may get lucky enough. All right. It's a wheat penny. It's gonna be hard to get a date on this one. Really hard. This thing is worn. Yeah, it's a wheat penny though, and you're not even really gonna be able to make it out. All right. See if we can find any more. All right. I'm only getting this signal one direction, 21 to 22. If I come at it this angle, okay, well now it's calling me a liar. It's coming up both ways. Earlier it wasn't. All right, so 20 to 23 is kind of jumping around. Yeah, it's cold out here to get today, y'all. This wind is chipping away at my face, and hopefully I don't get sick, but it's still worth it. I love this stuff. All right. All right. Some type of old lock, latch, or something like that. That's pretty neat. I don't really know how old it is, but all right, on to the next one. All right, I have a really shallow find here. I didn't initially start recording for the live dig, but I see an oval shape. Looks interesting. Oh, look at that, spoon handle. Okay, that is cool. Got the maker on it. It's gonna be, oh wait, you know, this is more than just like a spoon. This is pretty neat. It was almost like, I don't want to say it was a pocket knife. It may have been, but it's got the 3 pegs in there that would have held the pieces together, you know, where your different tools would have flipped out. So yeah, it could have been could have been a pocket knife. I got to make out what this what the maker is. Thought it was a spoon handle at first. Yeah. I need like a high-powered spray bottle or battery-powered or something. These little things that right here work, but ain't got enough force behind it. So it says Wville .m. I guess company .Waterbury. Now Waterbury, I want to say that that's usually a maker of buttons. I could be wrong on that, but I'm pretty sure Waterbury is also a maker of buttons. I'm gonna have to do my research on that. It's another reason why I love this hobby. Doing the research is really fun. But let's see if we can get a better angle, guys. Let's see. There you go. Had to get where the light was shining. Yeah, that's pretty neat. I'll have to go show Alan this. He might know what it is. All right, y'all stay tuned. All right, guys, this was a surface find under the porch. I'm not big on artillery shells either, but I'm kind of hoping that's what it is. It just kind of looks like the base. I don't really know. The inside, it's got these hollowed out little circles. It's tapered. And then this side, it looks like it has a C with something on the inside. Once again, leave a comment if y'all know what it is, because I have no clue. But yeah, I mean, that'd be cool if it was related to some kind of artillery stuff. Probably not. I'm just guessing, throwing it out there. All right, thank y'all. All right, I just found this neat little object. I don't really know what all it is. Went in the ground, I know that. But it's a hummingbird, brass. That's pretty cool. Probably just went in the garden or something, you know. But thought that was a pretty cool find. All right, try to get some more. All right, guys, I had a 24, 25 right here. It's another wick riser to an old lamp. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get any details off of it, but it's exactly what that is. It's my first one of those for the day. All right. All right, guys, we're done for the day. Me and Alan got all our stuff on the back of the truck, and I'll start with Alan's. He had a bunch of iron stuff today. It was what he was targeting, it looks like. Got some ball bearings. Not sure what a lot of this stuff is. Some old farm tools, probably. A bunch of nails. Got into a bunch of pottery. You can tell all that's old. That's some good stuff. I wish you could find, like, you know, a whole piece, you know. Nobody ever finds like a whole pot anywhere. But yeah, he's got some good finds here. He actually got a pocket knife. I don't know if that was a case or what, because the side that would have had the emblem on it fell off, but an old pocket knife. This is all my trash that I went through today. It looks like, you know, I found this earlier, and I think after looking at it, it could have been like a gauge cover. The gauge probably could have sat in there like old meter for the town or something. I'm not sure. It makes sense though. All right, so my findings, I got a Mortise lock. It goes inside of a door. It's the cartridge. Slide into the door. I believe that was an old wheel to a toy. The axle broke off through the center. Schrader valve cover. Now, after I found this, I thought it was like a pistol round or, you know, some kind of lead shot. But then I saw the cut through it, so I was like, well, that's fishing lead. But you know, Alan's saying that could have been a pistol shot originally because it's got a sprue on it. You can see the little flat spot. So they could have turned it into fishing lead. You can tell it's old with the patina. You know, if you could only go back in time and tell, but we don't really know. Found some kind of lock, hatchet or whatever. Let's see. This is the wick riser I found again on the lamp. I think this is from a toy, but it is like a hammer for a gun, like a flint lock type hammer or whatever. I believe it went to a toy. Alan was saying it's cast, so you know that makes sense. They probably didn't make anything that flimsy on real guns. I found two birds. This was a surface find, and this one wasn't, but this is a hummingbird. Looks like they were like some garden pieces. And then my coins. My two best finds for the day were, I would say this, I'm not really sure what it was, like a pocket knife or some kind of tool, utility tool. I can't really get a good shot of what it says, but it says W.Ville M Company, Waterbury. And then this is the big question. I'm no artillery guy, I don't know a whole lot about Civil War, but it says, after we looked at it closer, it says 2 pounds. It don't look like any kind of weight, like an Olympic weight or anything, but the inside's got hollowed points for balls, it looks like. And I was wondering if maybe it had, you know, like the, hey Alan, what were the artillery shells called with the balls in them? Grape shot, you know. I'm just throwing that out there for anybody that knows anything about this stuff. Tell me if it's yeah or no. But it says 2 pounds right there in the center. But yeah, y'all please leave a comment if you know what that is, or even this right here. You know, give me some pointers, because I've been doing this for 2 years, but man, I come across stuff every day that's new. So but yeah, Alan might be coming with me a few hunts or so. We're gonna go check out some other places whenever we're free again. So I appreciate Alan coming with me today, and Mr. Sean for letting us detect his property again. But thank y'all for watching. All right, I hope y'all enjoyed that. I know I had a really good time that day, so did Alan. Like I said, we plan on going out again together and doing some more hunts, working on some more permissions right now. And that one find, you know, the knife, it still amazes me that could have been dropped 170 years ago. You know, even if the guy had it for 100, or even if the guy had it for 10, 20 years, it's still been in the ground for 150 years. So that's a pretty neat find, and just how it ties into the history of that home just really intrigues me. Just a little history on that home. The guy's last name was Hagood. Him and his family owned a mill. It's actually listed on a Robert Mills map from 1825. So that knife could have been used to open up, you know, mill sacks, bales of hay, whatever it was, bales of anything. He could have been out there in the yard using it, and, you know, it broke, and there's just no telling how it ended up in the yard. But that's so intriguing. If I could find stuff like that every day, it would blow my mind. But definitely one of my favorite finds. But that guy that had that house built in 1840s seemed like a pretty wealthy guy. It's a huge house, had a mill, he donated a lot of land to the city for they built a church right next door. In the 60s, I believe, 50s or 60s, they relocated that church, and now it's the town theater. But they call it the Circle Theater. But they rebuilt another church, a brick church on that location. But yeah, I mean, just the story to everything I find. That's why I love this hobby. I mean, doing the research and tying it to the properties. And as far as the scale weight goes, I mean, that's really cool too. I mean, it was a 2-pound scale weight, could have been used for when he was, you know, selling his sacks of whatever he was milling. I don't know, it just blows my mind. I was so happy to find that stuff. I ended up giving them to the owner, actually. He wanted to keep them because they tie to the house, so I didn't have a problem with that. It does kind of hurt my feelings a little bit. You get attached to that stuff, but you know what's right is right. I mean, it's his property, and we made an agreement before we started digging. So, but yeah, Alan's gonna come with me on more hunts. We're working on some more great permissions, so hopefully we can. I'd like to do some fields here soon. Maybe find some like colonial housing and stuff that was there before the Civil War and stuff. So we'll see. But I really hope y'all enjoyed watching the video, and if you do, like I said, please like and subscribe. It really helps me out, and it also, you'll get notified when another video is posted. So it's a win-win for both of us. But thank y'all so much for watching and for y'all support.